And it's live.
We're back.
We're back. I've got about 10% of a strepsil left.
What?
In my mouth.
I feel like you're offering that to me and I don't want it. Be like Robbie Williams when he dropped the mint onto the mic.
Yeah, if a strepsil,
like it's a strepsil.
A white, dusty strepsil. But there may be a bit of ASMR. I can just hear it in my head clanging against my teeth.
I can't hear it. I can hear it when you do that.
Do you bite them at the end of the strep?
I bite them quite early on, like with sweets. Oh my God, we've done it again. Alfie, we're not starting the episode like this.
It's 100% how we're starting.
Thank you so much for...
I've got a strepsil in because I'm protecting my precious voice.
So we're about to go up to the Fringe.
For the Edinburgh Fringe, which starts today. If this is going out on a Wednesday,
yeah,
I will be doing my first show tonight.
I will be there.
You will be there, but you will sneakily not be doing a show till Friday.
I'm not doing a show till Friday.
Because you're lazy.
I really am. I'm not doing the work in the preview shows, which I actually really regret now because
it's because for every show a man does, a woman does 70%.
Oh.
So you are doing 70%.
No.
Is that the same?
We get paid.
You get paid 70%.
We're not doing less. We're doing the same amount, but we're getting paid less. I am doing less, to be fair.
You're doing fewer shows and getting paid more. So how does that work?
But last year
Where's my male privilege? Where's my male privilege? How am I doing more shows than you, getting paid less?
Sorry that I'm a more successful comedian than you and I work
Sophie's room
less hard than you.
Is twice the size of my room.
Yeah, bit worried about that.
But we'll have the same number of people in it. Ayo!
I don't know, I might start. I'm not flying.
You haven't checked the tickets at all, though?
I haven't checked the tickets. I'm waiting to find out what the ticket sales are on. Apparently they're doing quite well. I'm like, could you send them to me?
The Edinburgh Fringe Festival. I mean, if you don't know what the Edinburgh Fringe Festival is, I think you've probably not a fan of this pod.
Yeah, because we talk about it a lot.
But if you're just a fan of our just general demeanour, the Edinburgh Fringe Festival is the biggest arts festival in the world.
Is it?
In terms of attendees.
Yeah, 4 million people.
4 million people over 1 month.
Alfie can't even sell 50 tickets for one show.
In one city. Well, it's actually very competitive. There's about 4,000 shows.
Yeah.
And every cafe, bar, pub, venue, student hall, everything in Edinburgh gets turned into a little space for a bit of comedy.
It's amazing. If you haven't been, I really recommend going. It's such a fun weekend. Take your friends, take your family. It's suited for everyone.
It really is amazing. And the whole city kind of goes crazy for a month and there's like street performers.
Yeah, I hate that.
That I could do without.
That I hate. It's so annoying. It's like, can you not?
The magic of street performance is a phrase no one's ever said.
I hate magic.
I hate street performance. I hate both of them.
Yeah.
And it's those street performers where they make everybody get in a big circle.
So it's really hard to get around.
And then they find a kid and they go, come, and then they do a silly one with the kid as it like pretending they can't lift up the bowling pin or something. And then they chuck it in the air and balance it on their head or whatever.
I hate it.
What I hate is, when you're like walking past one, it's like walking past a car crash and you sort of peer in.
It actually is.
Because you go, what's everyone queuing up for there? Keep moving.
Yeah,
keep moving.
Stop.
And then you get there and you go, it's my turn to look.
Oh.
And then you wait and they never do the trick when you're watching.
No, you have to wait for ages.
And you're waiting for 5 minutes and then you go, oh, we're going to miss the show, so we better go.
Let's not.
And then apparently they do like one big trick every 15 minutes and then they go around with the hat and they ask for donations.
And it's like, no, thank you. I think stand-up comedians famously hate every other art form. Apart from I love clowns. You're not really into clowns. When I'm at the Fringe, I won't really watch much stand-up.
Clowning?
I watch so much clowning. It is my favourite thing. I've already put Gary Starr's show on my list. I've already seen it. It's really good.
Now, Gary Starr I've heard of him. He's the guy that dresses up like a penguin, but with no trousers.
Yeah. You'll see a Willy if you guys are into that. It is fucking hilarious and it's so smart. I don't even want to sell it to you because I don't want you to go and be like, I didn't like it. I love it.
Why would I be like that? Why?
Because you're not really into clowns. You're into a bit like, you just like the serious stuff.
But he doesn't look like the clown from It.
No, that's not what clowns are.
He's a mime.
I think he might talk. I can't remember. So
what? All I know is that it's called Penguin and that he's naked.
Yeah. I can't explain it, guys, because I've seen it for years, as in like I saw advertising and I was like, I don't know if that's for me.
By the way, he does the same show every year.
It's that good a show. It's that good a show.
Yeah.
But it's so clever and it's so funny.
But why is he naked is what I would like to know.
Because I think a lot of clowns get naked because it's all about physical humour and the naked body is objectively funny.
It is very funny. Also, there's nothing funnier than a man only naked from the waist down.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh style.
It's so funny.
That's the funniest thing. You could be Brad Pitt, you could be The Rock, whoever you want to be. If you're wearing a t-shirt and no pants, it's funny.
It's so funny.
It's silly.
It's silly. And his show is silly. I really recommend seeing that. So yeah, I'm going to mainly see clowns. I don't really watch much stand-up.
I did not know you were into clowning.
I never was until I went to Edinburgh for the first time. And I was like,
explains what you're trying to do in the new show. I was wondering what you were doing because I was going, I don't know what this is, but it's definitely not stand-up.
No, but Elf Lyons directed my last show because she's a clown.
She's a clown.
I wanted the clowniness in it. But unfortunately, guys, I'm not a clown at all. I'm too serious.
Sorry, but explain to me. I know clowning is a thing and I know it's like a respected art, but I'm confused because I always understood clowns as like children's performers and creepy men in sewers and stuff, like in the horror films. But then I went and saw Stamptown last year.
Did you love it?
Which if you get a chance to, you should definitely see. And I liked it.
I don't know if it's on this year.
I don't think it's on this year, but I think they're about to release a Netflix special.
Yeah, they are.
And someone was like, oh, it's like a bit of stand-up, bit of clown. And I was like, you're right, it is hard to explain. It's like a variety show. They have jokes. They have guys on roller skates.
Yeah.
They have a lot of like sound effects.
It's so funny.
But I was like, is this clowning? This is not what I thought clowning was.
That is clowning. The host is a clown. A clown is just like physical comedy. So it's like you can speak, you can do everything that we do, but you're a lot more like over the top. And it's all about failing. And like in the failure is where there's like humor.
Is it slapstick? Is it like men falling over, slipping on bananas?
Yeah, but it's still, that makes it sound like it's not funny, guys. It's so funny. Stamptown's great because there's a lot of nudity in Stamptown. There's a lot of mental, crazy shit. Like I saw this girl once, I actually met last year, and I remember sending a picture to my brother because he was obsessed with her. She like was completely naked and went on stage with like a chicken, this big chicken head popcorn machine on her head. So it was like a old-fashioned popcorn machine that was in the shape of a chicken. And she came out and she was like doing like chicken, blah, 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 whatever. And then she plugged in, I think she had a hula hoop as well at the same time. I'm not explaining this very well.
Listener, if you just shut your eyes for a second, and if you're just listening to this, if you're not watching it on YouTube, if you're listening to it, just you're painting a picture there. Sophie paints a picture. Your job is to paint pictures with words. And so far, I've got a very blurry image in my phone.
I'm struggling. Okay, so
it's a lady. Is she naked? Fully naked?
Fully naked. And then she's on her head. She's got an old-fashioned popcorn machine,
shaped like a chicken.
And then she's got
a hula hoop.
A hula hoop. She's doing the hula hoop. Okay.
She's hulaing.
And then while she's hulaing, she manages to plug in the popcorn machine. Okay.
To a circuit.
To a circuit. Okay.
To the mains.
And then the popcorn starts coming out, right? And then what she does is she gets butter and she puts butter all over her body. And then the butter starts going over. She starts slipping on the butter. The popcorn then starts coming out and she's doing like a chicken thing and the popcorn's coming out. She's eating it.
Sorry, the popcorn's coming out of the machine on top of her head.
Yeah.
She's buttered up her naked body. She's buttered up,
yeah. And popcorn's coming out everywhere. She then pulls out, there's like a tampon string.
You've lost me.
No, wait for it. She pulls it out.
Prepare yourself. We don't know what happens when that comes out. It's like the end of a grenade thing. It's like a party popper.
We keep a lot of things up there. She pulls it out and it's a salt, like a salt. And then she starts salting the popcorn and popcorn's going all over everyone. She's like spitting at everyone. Yeah, a salt shaker. So it's salted popcorn. It is so funny. And the first night me and my little brother went to see it, this was like years ago, we went in and there was like these men in morph suits on rollerblades. Like we were like, what the fuck is this? They were singing to Jason Derulo's What You Say? Which is a banger.
That you never got big.
It's a banger.
Well, of course you did. What you say?
And we were like, what the hell is this? And then we left that night and we immediately booked for the next night. What I will say is about you seeing it last year, it is not as good because it's so big now, it's in such a big room.
It was. And again, this is the beauty of Fringe. A lot of people know Edinburgh Fringe from like Fleabag and Baby Reindeer. You see things that just wouldn't get put on anywhere else.
Yeah.
And that means sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. But the good stuff, when you see the good stuff in a small room,
it's the coolest feeling ever.
It's the best.
Because you're like, oh my God, I found this like hidden gem. Alfie's room's so small, it's a real hidden gem.
Yeah, it's hidden. Even to most of my own fans, it seems to be hidden. By the way, tickets are moving.
But it is true. There's something about finding like that. Oh, what's going to be the show this year? And like, it's so good.
And we've had people message us and be like, I'm only going for a couple of days, so like, what should my schedule be?
Yeah.
And what we would say is book a few people that you like.
Yeah.
So go headline name. So get your Acaster's going to be there.
He's sold out.
He's sold out. Jack Wiles going to be there.
Yeah.
Ed Gamble, Daniel Sloss.
Is he?
Who else? Nish Kumar's going.
So many big people are up this year, but also so many like people that are like big in the comedy world that aren't on TV yet are up this year.
I think what you need is a split between four categories. Go household names.
Yeah.
Book like one of them.
One max.
No more. Because you can see they will come to your town.
Yeah.
Then book a Fringe darling.
Yeah.
So a Gary Star.
Yes.
Like
that you only see at Fringe.
Someone that is big at Fringe doing a big room because they're really good.
Gary Star, Elf Lyons, Katie Norris.
Yeah.
Patty Harrison. Love her. She's coming from America. I really recommend her.
Then get a rising star / fresh breakout.
Yeah.
Your Sophie Garrads, your Alfie Dundases, your SNL people.
Yeah.
There's a lot of SNL. Anya Magliano, Paddy Young, they do Weekend Update. They're going up. A lot of the Taskmaster people are going.
Yeah.
So you can find people you like.
Phil Ellis.
They're often like Fringe darlings. And then just make sure you leave time for unknown, often free shows where you're getting flyered on the street and someone's going, hey, there's a clown show starting in there in 3 minutes and it's free. Take a punt on that because it might be the best thing you ever see.
Also as well, there's so many like places you have like sit and have drinks. I would ask, you'll hear people talking anyway, but I would ask people around you what's good that you've seen.
Yeah, word of mouth.
Word of mouth is like the biggest way for shows to sell up in Edinburgh, and like that is the best way to find out like this is a really good show.
And there's always like 3 or 4 shows that everyone's talking about.
Always.
And they're like, this is the most batshit crazy thing I've seen.
Also, one good thing is if a show said it's sold out, normally what happens is I think it's an hour or 2 hours before. Okay, I cannot remember. It's an hour before
they release
the comps. So if you go to the box office an hour before, or even a bit before that, say when do they release the comps, there's a high chance you'll get in.
And I'd like to say for our everyman listener, comps is the complimentary tickets.
Yes, that artists keep in case like industry want to come or they need to give it to people.
PR and all the people that...
But there's always some comps that are released.
Yeah, there's also always people that don't show up because people book tickets so far in advance and then they get delayed or they get drunk or whatever. So there's often a queue for people that have tickets and then there's a queue for people that are going to walk in. If you're at the front of the walk-in queue, you'll almost always get in. If you get to a show and there's a big queue of unticketed people, you're not getting in.
But it is so fun. It's like, what are they going to be the shows?
It's chaotic. It's like
chaos.
It's a fever dream and it's weird to go up there and be there for a month. I would recommend not going for any more than 3 days.
3 days is perfect.
3 days, 2 nights.
And also, you don't have to go over a weekend either because you're more likely to get into shows if you don't go over a weekend.
Go midweek, it'll be cheaper.
Yeah.
Also, a hack that a lot of people don't know about is like you can stay out of Edinburgh. Edinburgh obviously has a big train station.
Yeah.
There are places sort of 10 minutes on the train.
Glasgow as well.
Glasgow's like a 40 minutes, an hour on the train, direct every day. So go make a trip of it. You got engaged in Edinburgh, didn't you?
Yeah, and do you know what? I was just thinking that the night I got engaged a couple of years ago in Edinburgh, the night I got engaged, because my friends also came up that day, we all went and saw a Shrek burlesque show.
Swampalesque.
Have you seen it?
I've heard about it. It's never get in.
So good.
It's always sold out.
Yeah, when the year I was there, that happened. It was the first year there.
The
so
OG.
You could get tickets, but people didn't. You're a bit like, oh, what's that? And you could start hearing more and more people talk about it. And now it's really hard to get in, but it's so good.
And that, again, is just people dressed like Shrek characters.
It's so funny.
Doing burlesque.
But they do the story of Shrek, but it's like outrageous and it's so fucking funny. It's Australian. They come from Australia.
Need we say any? I mean, if you're a fan of burlesque and you're a fan of Shrek,
go see it.
Go see it. And if you hate both things, you'll probably still enjoy it.
This is it. Like you'll still love it. You will still love it. There's also another show that I think it's probably coming back this year called. I didn't love this, but people love this show called Hold On to Your Butts, and they do.
Sophie, please.
It's Jurassic Park. Because Jurassic Park has quite a cult following.
Yes, yeah.
And people love that. Like, people are dying at that. So if that's back,
yeah, big trope at Fringe is there's always like a comedy version of famous shows.
Yeah.
So there's always there's always like kind of what drunk Shakespeare.
Yeah.
There's always like drunk Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just shit Harry Potter. I'd like it if it wasn't shit-faced Shakespeare and it was just shit Shakespeare.
Which is...
It's just none of the correct details. There will definitely be something jumping on the trends. There'll be a show about Love Island. There'll be a show about the Odyssey.
Oh yeah, maybe.
The Odyssey.
But it's I'm excited. Are you excited?
Which you still haven't seen?
I won't see it. People kept saying, I saw online that it was like really long and I hate that.
It's so good.
Is it good?
Okay. The Odyssey is fantastic. It is long, but because, and I'm not giving any spoilers, it's one of the oldest stories ever told, because he's constantly jumping from island to island trying to get home, you're never bored because you're never in one place for too long.
That sounds like an awful plot to a film.
It's a journey back to his betrothed.
I don't know any of.
It's like when I try and make it back from the Big Red on Holloway Road to my girlfriend's apartment in Highbury and Islington, and that is my Odyssey. And you experience all kind of creatures and crazy people, and and it's just amazing.
So I don't know what it's about. I don't care. It sounds boring.
Matt Damon, Zendaya, Charlize Theron, Robert Pattinson, Anne Hathaway, Tom Holland. What's not to love?
None of that.
Christopher Nolan was like, yeah, I've got Matt Damon and Tom Holland doing it. Do you want another one?
Do you want another one?
Do you want another massive celeb? By the way, Zendaya's in it for about 4 minutes.
Oh, really?
She does nothing. She's in the same outfit that she's in for Dune 3, and all she does is look at Matt Damon disappointedly. And you know that scowl that she now does in like challenges and stuff? She does that about 10 times. She got $5 million.
No.
Yup.
God.
Tom Holland is actually in the entire film, working really hard, traveling different locations.
Yeah.
And he got like 8 million.
What?
It's really funny.
That's crazy.
When will men get equal pay in movies?
It's actually so true.
So true. But Zendaya's just like, I think if you're Zendaya's agent, you can just be like, yes, 5 mil.
5 mil and she'll be in for 4 mins.
And she went for 4
quite a long time.
4 mins, very few lines. There's one scene where she's crying and you go, wow.
She's good.
That's three. That's 3 of the 5 mil.
That's worth it.
I watched that, and if you can't deal with the long film, you should watch The Invite.
What's it about?
It's hard doing a culture podcast with someone that's so out of tune with media. The Invite is the other big film that's in cinemas right now, which is Olivia Wilde, Seth Rogen play a married couple, and their neighbours, Penelope Cruz and Ed Norton, come over for dinner and try and have like an orgy with them.
Oh, that sounds quite good.
It is quite good.
Is it a thriller?
No, it's a comedy.
I don't watch comedies. Sorry. I really hate
It's an hour and a half.
comedies.
It's an hour and a half. And
it's a long
good.
time for a comedy.
It is a long time
How
for a comedy.
funny? How funny is it?
Very wry.
What does wry mean?
Sort of very pithy.
What does pithy mean?
Like it's quick and it's like, Seth Rogen, you silly.
Silly.
You buffoon.
I like silly. Okay.
Ed Norton's very good.
Interesting.
Olivia Wilde's very good. She's very anxious. It's all set just at one dinner party, one location, just the 4 characters, no one else.
I don't think that sounds quite stressful.
It's based on a Spanish play.
Okay. I hate plays.
Okay. Well, you know what? Don't watch it. Don't watch it then. Don't watch it. But listener, if you've got time, go watch The Odyssey. If you don't have time, go watch The Invite.
Use Alfie code.
Do you not go to any movies ever?
I like going to cinema, but John doesn't really like going to cinema, and we only watch thrillers or horrors.
I can't watch horrors.
Oh, that's all he wants to watch.
I can't even watch the trailers for the horrors.
What?
At the cinema. I have to like genuinely look away. I can't do it.
That's crazy. It's all we watch.
I'm amazed that they're allowed to put a horror trailer in my rom-com.
Yeah, I'm surprised at that. Normally it's only comedies and rom-coms.
I'm sitting there watching Wild Child, waiting for it to come on, and then it's like this summer, The Conjuring 3, and I'm like, whoa.
Not ready for this.
Also, when I watch an advert online for a horror film, I just mute it and I put the screen down.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that bad?
Oh, it's bad. Because the horror adverts are worse than the movies.
No.
Because the scary thing about horror is like the not knowing. So if you just give me all the key horror bits, all the scariest moments where the hand goes like
that's true.
That is ingrained in my brain for like 5 days. And because I've not seen the whole film, I don't know how it ends.
Do you know what's one of the best films I've ever seen? It's on Netflix, just got added. Speak No Evil, and you need to watch that.
Nope.
When I tell you that's one of the best films you'll ever watch, it's fucked up.
I guarantee you I've never seen that film in my life. Speak No Evil. Like the monkey.
It's based on a Swedish film.
No, I'm out.
It's so good.
Is it about someone that can't talk?
Potentially. I don't want to give any spoilers.
What do you mean potentially? You've seen it.
It's about this couple.
You said that like you didn't know.
I can't really remember what happens, but it's about this couple.
See, even the things Sophie has seen, she doesn't remember.
Oh, I think I've got a problem with that because I'm really bad at this is why I shouldn't have a podcast, because I'm really bad at regurgitating information.
Episode 26, by the way.
Is it?
Welcome to episode 26.
And I shouldn't have a podcast.
It's as many episodes as I've had years.
Oh my God,
happy birthday to me in podcast.
That's crazy.
Years. So if you'll message me and be like, I want to talk about this on the pod, and then I'll tee it up on the pod, she'll go, I don't remember what that was.
By the way, I never messaged Alfie saying I want to talk about anything on the pod.
No, you don't. I'm like, hey, this, bullet point list.
You've also given up with that as well now. You're like, I'm just going to talk about what I want to talk about.
We, at the beginning, were like very clear that we were going to have one major topic and then a few minor topics. And I was going to spend my Mondays scouring the news and writing little topical one-liners.
I've not noticed you do any of those.
And I can't do that. Although I did write one joke about
here we go.
The Odyssey. Do you want to hear it?
Well, I think when you should say it like it's natural. Like you should have just said it like it's a funny thing. I think when you tell the listeners you've written a joke about it, it loses the effect. But yeah, go on, get your document up.
Are there any jokes I'm allowed?
Well, you've got pictures in there for your jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know what this is. Okay, yeah, go on, read your joke.
What did I write? Oh, yeah.
You wrote loads.
I wrote loads. These are quite fun.
I got one joke.
I got one joke. Okay, this is my Odyssey joke, because the Odyssey came out and it had a big opening box office weekend, and it's the second biggest opening weekend this year of any film, behind Toy Story 5.
Crazy.
Which is crazy. And I said, of course, the Odyssey and Toy Story are completely different films. In the Odyssey, 30 warriors snuck inside Troy by hiding inside the Trojan horse. Whereas in Toy Story 5, everybody knows that only Woody's allowed inside Bullseye. He's a very jealous cowboy.
That's a good joke, actually.
That's not bad, is it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
And
Who's Bullseye?
Bullseye is Woody's horse.
Oh, fine.
So the joke is...
He's fucking his horse.
There's 30 warriors allowed inside the Trojan horse in the Odyssey.
That's funny.
Only Woody's allowed inside Bullseye.
That's really funny.
But the funniest thing to me about that joke is, and everybody knows, that it's only Woody that's allowed inside Bullseye. It's the kind of humour you can...
you can get that Alfie show.
I also thought this was funny. I saw a headline the other day about Primark raising their prices.
Yeah.
And a shopper outside Primark was defending Primark, saying it's really good for basics, which I think is a harsh way to describe the people that shop there.
That's a good joke. Oh, guys, we started him off. Don't read them all.
10 pages. 10 pages. Do you want another one?
This is what Alfie does every week for the podcast, and I'm like, no, we won't be reading your jokes this week.
Yeah, can I tell you why I do that? Because I'm a comedian, and it'd be nice if you wrote some jokes.
Do you know what, Alfie?
You write negative jokes for the pod.
Yeah, I'm not going to write jokes for the pod.
Barely write jokes for your show.
The thing is, like, I'm a personality hire, and that's the difference between me and you. I've got a really good personality. I am naturally very funny. You have to work hard at this.
Trying to find more jokes, but I can't find any.
Also, I did say to myself that after Fringe, I'm going to write a 20 set.
A club set.
Clubs.
Yeah.
Because I've been inspired by you.
Well, yeah, and we should say, if you're a fan of comedy, like online or sketch, you'll find it at the Fringe. Even if you don't go to like comedy clubs, there's a lot of people that go to Edinburgh Fringe-y things, and they go to like theatre-y things.
That don't go to comedy clubs.
We should really point out that there's also theatre at the Fringe. Don't watch it. Don't watch it.
I hate theatre.
The only thing that's worse than amateur comedy is amateur dramatics.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm afraid.
No, I think amateur comedy is worse than amateur dramatics.
What, a bad comedy? Yeah, but a bad comedy, you can still kind of get away with it, and it's like quite funny, and we've all had a good time. Where it's like bad acting.
Not if you're not having a good time.
Oh, some of the plays I've seen at Fringe.
I've only seen one.
I tell you why it's really uncomfortable, because at comedy shows, you know to like clap at the beginning and the end, and you know that you're meant to laugh, so there's a bit of noise.
Yeah.
Whereas being in a small venue, and then someone comes out on the stage, and they wait for the applause to die down, and then they go, "Father, why did you leave Mother and I?"
Do you know what annoys
And then they start walking around. It's been 6 weeks since the storm passed. And you're just like, why am I...
Do you know what annoys me about theatre? Is that we have to work so hard to make our jokes make people laugh.
Yeah, some people work harder than others.
You go to a theatre show and they will say something that isn't even funny, and everyone will be like, ha, ha, ha.
Again, the bar for comedy and theatre.
Yeah. The bar for theatre is so low to get a laugh.
Well, I've had worse Wednesdays. But also at the theatre, it's uncomfortable because you laugh and then you go, are we meant to be laughing at that?
Yeah.
Or what they'll do is one of the actors will smile at the audience as if to go,
that's a laugh.
Ugh.
That's where we laugh. No, it's not for me.
It's awful. It's awful.
It's not for me. Who are you most excited to see at Fringe this year?
It's a good question. I won't go watch much, to be honest.
That's the spirit.
I don't enjoy comedy anymore. I just can't enjoy it because I sit at the back, and if it's bad, I go, "You're wasting these people's time," and if it's good, I go, "I should have thought that."
Yeah.
When you watch someone do a joke that you could have maybe written, you go, "Fuck."
Yeah, it is really annoying.
I'll go to a few shows. What's annoying is that we're both on at like 7ish. A lot of good shows in the sort of 6:30 to 8:30 window.
They are the best shows.
Who am I excited to see? There's an American comedian called Jeffrey Asmus who's coming over. There's a lot of Americans coming over. Which is quite exciting. I can imagine that if you're an American, you're like a New Yorker doing comedy, and then you get to the Fringe, you're just like, what the hell?
What is this? Yeah.
It's like kind of grotty, but also kind of creative.
Yeah.
It's weird how much theatre and comedy you're putting on in some of the ugliest rooms you've ever seen in your life.
But Edinburgh's beautiful, but the rooms are bad. Yeah.
The Edinburgh from the outside is beautiful. Once you're inside it, it's horrible.
Yeah.
You're like,
what the? Sell it.
Yeah. Once you're inside Edinburgh, you're like, ugh. Because you go where also trying to find a show.
Yeah.
And you're going, I'm looking for the spare room at the Hitchhiker pub, and then you get there and it's just like it's the downstairs. It's often the cellar, and they've turned that into a 20-seat room. The worst thing at Fringe that you have to just grin and kind of just grit your teeth and smile through is when you go to a show and you're like it's going to start in like 2 minutes and no one else has come and sat in.
No, because then you have to stay.
And you're looking around going, this is going to fill up, right?
Yeah, and then you have to work so hard as an audience member because you're like, I'm going to have to do all the laughing here.
Or you go up and you go, hey, I've got a ticket. And they go, don't worry, just go in. You go, oh.
I said that at all my whips, to be fair, and people are like, okay.
And they're kind of like, oh, are you expecting a lot of business on the door, are you? What I like is when people come up to you and they say, how many tickets you sold tonight? And you go, well, we're expecting a lot of business on the door.
Yeah, people just turn up.
We're expecting a lot of walk-ins.
When I did my last whip, I was like in the, I can't even call it a green room, but just having a little drink. And I heard these women come in and this woman goes, is this it? And I thought, wow.
Was that at the pizzeria place?
It is a pizzeria.
Yeah, it's pizzeria upstairs.
Yeah, but then comedy club downstairs.
I went and saw a show there and I was like, is this...
I really like the room downstairs though, but I think the audience were like, what the fuck
It's a good venue, but I just feel bad for audiences when they walk in and they go, oh, you're not as famous as I thought you were.
That happens to me every time.
It happens to us because we're Instagram sensations.
Yeah.
And so people go, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was a theatre.
And it's not. And guys, I did one.
This is a room above a pub. Sit wherever you want. Guys, pull up a stool.
Pull up a stool.
Pick up a stool.
Sit on the stage.
Guys, sit at the front. There's stools at the front.
I did one where it was to 8 people the other day.
Woof.
4 of them I knew from uni. And you're like, this is actually like the most humiliating thing I've ever done.
But you have to be able to do that so that you can get through bad Edinburgh shows.
Exactly.
Worst Edinburgh show, like my first time I went to Edinburgh, I got the train on the day. I got there just in time. My show was at like 3 p.m. I ran to the venue.
That's crazy.
I know. I got the train the morning of, ran to the venue, got to the venue, and there was no one there. And actually, it's not 100% true. There was one guy there who walked in. And I said, I was in a 60-seat room, and I said, please, can we not do this? I said, like, do you want us to come back any other day? And he was like, yeah, I'd rather do that.
That's so funny.
And then I took a video of the empty room and was like, just traveled 4 hours, no one's here. But in a fine way, I really wasn't expecting anyone to be there. Like those early shows, you kind of don't expect anyone to be there.
Yeah.
And this is like 2 years ago. And then the Edinburgh Evening News picked it up and wrote an article like, gutted TikTok comedian Alfie Dundas, like devastated to find no one's at his show. And they also, for some reason, outed that I only had 30 followers on TikTok.
TikTok comedian with 30 followers.
That's what they said.
Funny.
And it was like, Alfie Dundas comedian devastated that no one shows up.
If they could see you now.
If I type in Alfie Dundas devastated.
That's so funny.
Do you think it will come up?
I do love all like the media and stuff.
It's all fun. It was on the gutted. Maybe I type gutted.
Gutted.
Oh,
that's so annoying. Edinburgh Evening News?
Yeah. Alfie Dundas, no one shows up. I don't really like typing that in. Oh, there's 100 episodes. 100 articles on that.
Where he's gutted.
I don't think I'll find it.
Do you know what? I'm excited for the rumour mills because I remember last year, when I got my Scotsman review, I did a picture of like me on the bed with it.
And, what? Sorry, what?
I got this, as in I got like an amazing Scotsman review, and it was like all the big, it was like the.
Sorry, but you printed it off.
I went and bought it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm young. I forget the print media still exists. I was like, you got into bed with like your laptop.
It's just like, here's, take a picture.
Hey, guy, just showing it on your phone.
Just my tit out.
Just with your phone pointed. People having to like zoom in on the phone. What is she showing us?
There's me. And I did a picture. And last year I stayed in student accommodation with some other comedians. And I made a joke being like, I know it looks like I'm in student accommodation, but I'm actually at the Balmoral or something. Can't remember.
Balmoral, it's a lovely hotel.
You would know.
Owned by the Roccaforte Group, but yeah, go on.
Oh, really? Yeah. And I remember the next day, Tallulah, shout out to Tallulah, who was looking after me. She was out for lunch with her mum and like I think a couple friends. And there was a group of girls on the table next to them, and they started being like, "Oh, what should we go and see today?" And then they started being like, "Oh, I really want to go see this girl, Sophie Garrad." And they were like, "Oh my god, is that poor little rich girl?" Because that was my show last year.
Yeah.
And Tallulah was like, "Oh, it was so sweet." Whatever, they were all like raving about you. She went downstairs to the toilet to text us me. And then when she came up, her mum was like, oh my God, they were like, did you see she's staying in student accommodation? And apparently one of the other girls was like, no. They were like, surely she must know someone up here. It must only be like $5,000 for a flat. Oh. And I was like, this is so funny that people are genuinely
They're invested.
Yeah, invested and shocked, and like also kind of like cancelling me for staying in student accommodation.
Okay, well, I was going to see the show, but
that feels like she's actually poor and not a little rich girl.
She's staying in student accommodation. I don't want to go anywhere near her. I don't want to be in a confined space with her.
Not for me.
Well, if that's your worry, you should definitely come to my show. How was the student accommodation? The bad thing about Edinburgh is the accommodation is very expensive.
It's insane.
Most people are in sort of digs.
Yeah, it was absolutely.
Were you sharing a bathroom?
Shared a bathroom. This year I think I've got my own bathroom. And back
is it gendered? Is it like men and women?
No, you choose. You like get a flat and you choose the people you want to live with.
Oh, fine.
So like,
I was wondering if it was like hostel. You know, you book a hostel and it's like
you can
boys
do that
only.
as well. You can book that, yeah.
I'd like a mix. Who's booking mix? It feels problematic to have to choose which hostel you want. I remember booking hostels when I was like going interrailing, and it was like, do you want mixed or boys only? And I was like, there's no good answer.
Yeah.
Here.
It is weird. I don't
you choose for me, because if I explicitly say I want a mixed hostel, please, it sounds like I've got a plan.
Do you know what? You're so right, because when I went travelling, I stayed in loads of hostels, and like we'd always been a lot of the time you'd be in mixed rooms, and it's like I would never ever sleep in a room now with a strange man.
No, well, apart from my husband.
Yeah, but even him, I'm like,
strange bloke, that
true,
boy.
No, but like how? I remember like the men would just snore so loudly, and we'd be like, "Can you fucking turn on your back?"
Yeah,
but, like I would never ever do that now.
No, it was a simpler time.
It was.
I'm quite comfortable sleeping with.
Oh, here we go.
Multiple men in the room.
Yeah.
Just from boarding school days.
Oh yeah.
And I'm a princess about a lot of things, but like shared showers and like people, when people are like wearing flip flops, I'm like,
no,
get over yourself. Like I'm not doing that. That's why I don't mind getting changed at a gym. I got no qualms getting changed.
You should go to third space.
Okay, well that doesn't matter. Even
that is not the same, Alfie.
I'm at third space. I'm in that steam room just
because there's like a spa in there.
Yeah, but I see people like putting down towels and putting flip flops on. Yeah, they're weird about it, and I'm like, it's
so clean in there.
This is bliss compared to boarding school.
That's so Also, because you went to a fucking fancy boarding school as well, you're outrageous.
We had baths at school.
Did you?
But they were still like communal.
Do people actually bath?
Yeah, I had a bath most days. After sport, me and the boys, we'd like run 3 baths in a line. They had like dividers between them.
Okay.
So you weren't like watching each other in the bath.
We just chat to each other.
We'd chat, or we'd all get the same multiplayer video game going on our phone.
That's really cute.
We'd game. And because we're playing sport and it's like cold and like muddy.
Yeah.
And this is turning into some sort of like fanfic Bullingdon Club stuff.
Yeah.
But we would then all just like we'd have a couple hours and we'd just be like, oh, let's just have a bath and like play some Call of Duty on our phones. And we'd all join the same lobby.
What's the lobby? Like the same?
Like, so we were all in the same game.
Right, okay, fine.
We're in the same ground.
Wow, you really lived the dream.
And then you're in the bath and you're going, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck's going on? Getting PTSD.
That's so cute that you would all have baths together.
That's what the UK elite are doing.
That is what they're doing.
That's why we're so good in Parliament, because we're ready.
Yeah.
To cooperate.
You'll work as a team. Okay, love that little fact about you.
Yeah, but I won't be doing that this year in Edinburgh. I don't share baths with anyone anymore. Can we just put that? I'd like to put that out there.
Okay.
Because I know Leo, our editor, is going to clip that.
He will clip
and
that.
He's going to take all the context out. And he's going to start with, I don't mind sleeping with men.
Yeah.
In the same room. But he's going to cut that second bit out and then go straight to the Eton bath story.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important to have control over the edit. That's why you need to read the article before it goes out.
We need to clip that.
Did you do that last year? Did you get any articles or like interviews where you kind of go and meet them for an hour and they tape record it? Because I've been doing that recently. They're not taking notes, they're like tape recording.
Who've you done that with?
And like I did one with like 442 magazine. And then when the article comes out and you read it, you're like, God, I don't remember saying that at all.
Yeah.
Because they don't send it to you before they publish it.
Yeah. I'm not for doing an interview that no. Last year I was like, I'm not doing interviews like that because I don't want anything I say to be misconstrued or to be asked any difficult questions because my show is on a difficult subject.
But when you were named the Rising It Girl of Comedy by Attitude magazine,
they just come to see me.
Who, by the way, aren't a comedy reviewer, so their opinion
even better.
Is moot.
So much rather get reviewed by like Attitude, Vogue, Cosmopolitan, Glamour magazine.
I'm not getting my comedy recommendations from Attitude.
But my girlies aren't reading Chortle. They aren't reading The Scotsman. Sorry to say it.
No one's reading any of those things.
My girlies are reading. They're actually not even reading any of that. They're on TikTok.
Your girlies are listening to audiobooks.
Yeah, they're on podcasts. They listen to Call Her Daddy. I need her to review me.
Now, Call Her Daddy, I wanted to ask you about because she's pregnant and I'm seeing a lot of backlash from that.
I didn't know that.
She's pregnant and she's getting backlash because she was, and I mean, I'm sure this is just incel backlash, so it's probably valid, but she preaches like single girlhood, but she's married with a kid in a super traditional relationship.
Now, but I think when she first started Call Her Daddy, all they did was talk about like sex stories, and that is the whole thing. I agree. It's like the whole thing was like, fuck men, we don't need men, and the whole podcast was about men. But now, she's married with, well, I don't know if she was pregnant, but yes. But you know what? Women can be multifaceted. We can have moments where we are crazy,
wild,
shagging about. Then moments where we're actually
married with a kid.
In our trad wife era.
Yeah, it's trad wife is like the female equivalent of incel, isn't it? It's like the same.
Do you think?
No, I don't think it's as bad or as harmful.
Yeah.
But I think they probably stem from the same.
Yes.
What, like backlash to progression?
Yeah, it's a bit like we're having these gendered roles, and
it's like women got told you don't have to have kids or cook or clean, and you can do what you want, and men got told you have to stop being a dick. And then there was a backlash to both, and the women were like, well, what if I want to have a kid and be?
And men are like, what if I want to be a dick?
And men were like, well, what if I want to subjugate women?
Then
what if I want to? What if it's my favorite thing?
It's definitely your favorite thing.
Yeah, but what if I want to just comment rude things under strangers' Instagram posts? Not funny. Women aren't funny.
Do you know what? It's so interesting doing the podcast with you because on my clips, I only really get women and no one says anything horrible. Whereas when I do the podcast clips, when they go out, it goes out to quite like a male audience, I think. And it's everyone's
50-50.
Like, she's stupid.
She's stupid.
Thick.
Yeah.
She's got a weird head.
Those are my followers. It's annoying because I always click on them and it always says follow back.
No.
Which implies they follow me.
That makes
and they're
so
just
much
disappointed
sense.
by you. But it's hard because I think if you're a female comedian or a male but gay comedian, you can play to the girlies. And you've got like the girly army. And then the enemy that you can create to all bond together is like men.
Yes.
And I get that. Whereas as a male comedian, like the quickest route to success is to get in with the boys and make the woke brigade and all the women the enemy and goes, this is just a place for free ideas and edgy humor. That's the quickest rise of male comedians. To be a progressive male comedian or to be a non-girly female comedian, I don't really know you got to build your audience a bit slower.
Says you with your 250,000 bot followers.
Yeah, but they're bots, so they're all Russian. I've actually, for the first time ever this month, gone down in followers.
Have you?
Thank God it started to go down. It was getting It was getting. We were talking last week about the heights of Love Island and how you can't assimilate into normal life. Apparently, I mean, I find that a bit of a stretch, but that's what I've hit. You hit the dizzying heights of 250,000.
Yeah, you've hit peak.
Yeah, I hit like 137,000 followers, and now I'm on 135,000 followers.
I thought you were on 235.
Sorry, 235. Sorry.
I was like, you just lost yourself another 100k.
that is bots.
Do you know what it is? Well, this is it. Like Instagram often cleans up the bots, so they've probably been like, let's clear up all these 100,000.
Do you think there's anything you could post that would mean you just suddenly lose 20,000 followers overnight?
Oh, that's
if you went tradwife. You are tradwife. I mean, are you tradwife?
I'm not tradwife, but I think I could post about that.
Should we change the name of this podcast to The Incel and the Tradwife?
That's actually a really good name.
It's like The Owl and the Pussycat
podcast. Yeah.
The Incel and the Tradwife want to see on a beautiful pea green Bugatti.
What do I think I could post? There's definitely things I could probably do, and I'd lose my following.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a big following anyway, so.
No, it's true. Yeah, well, that's my take on the tradwife movement. I don't think I've met a tradwife in person, whereas I've definitely met an incel.
Have you? Oh, I met an incel at a gig years ago. He was doing stand-up comedy. He was a reformed incel.
He was a reformed.
He said he wasn't reformed, but he.
Oh, reformed.
Yeah,
I was going to say, well, of course he's reformed.
Yeah. He said, I used to be an incel.
Sorry. He just came up to you. He led with that, did he?
So he was on the lineup, and I can't remember. It was a horrible, horrible, horrible gig.
Wow.
Everyone did the silence. The guy who runs the gig is a fucking freak, cokehead, weirdo. Sorry to slag people off.
Doesn't narrow it down, by the way. I'm still going to have to ask after this podcast because that's all of them.
When I tell you, you'll be like, oh okay. Yeah, scam artist that you'll know. And anyway, this boy, I can't remember, we were sat next to each other and we were talking, and then he just told me, and then he did a bit about it on stage, but I was like, I was really interested in that, how he used to be an incel, used to hate women, and then I can't remember what happened. I think like some football coach or something reached out to him and he was like, what am I doing? It was really interesting, quite sad actually.
It'd be crazy if that was now his like game. That was like his opening line. You know when men are like, oh, it's so tough for women at the moment, and that's like their opening gambit. It'd be crazy to be like, oh,
used to be an incel.
These incels, and then she goes, yeah, it's mad, isn't it? You go, yeah, I actually used to be one.
I know a lot about them.
And then I realized that women are people too. And I realized it's crazy. It just hit me one day. My mum's a woman. That's my favorite woman. They go, I can't be sexist. My mum's a woman.
I've got a sister. It is interesting that
who I hate, and I try and bring down regularly.
It's interesting to me that incels are happy to be known as incels. Like, I would have thought they'd be embarrassed. But not.
Involuntarily celibate.
Like, why would you tell people that?
What's the opposite? Voluntarily incelibate. Volin.
Yeah, you'd rather be like, look, I'm voluntarily not sleeping with women because I hate them instead of
but that would be voluntarily celibate.
Yeah,
volcel. That's just hey, look, I love women. I just want to go near them.
yeah. I think it's so cool to be like that.
That's such a power play to be like,
hate them.
Hey, women throw themselves at me. I'm just not interested. Oh my god, if someone was just openly a volcel.
That's so much better to me than an incel.
Are you an incel?
Like, why are you admitting that?
No. People ask me to sleep with them all the time. It's not for me.
Just not into it. Just hate women.
I'm working. But it has to be like voluntarily celibate is.
Yeah, crazy.
Well, that's just celibate.
If anyone's an incel and listening to this, write in, tell us how it's going. I'd like to know more about you.
Don't get in contact if you're an incel. Keep it to yourself. Buy tickets, come to the show.
Yeah.
Incels buy tickets too.
Don't come to my show.
Have you seen, Mike? Oh, I mean, you're just not going to know any of this, but
no.
You know Michael Jordan?
I do.
He got in trouble because he was caught saying Republicans buy sneakers too. At a time where Republican senators, there were like racist Republican senators in power, and they were like, "Why won't you?" Why were? Well, we don't need to get into that. They're misunderstood. Some of these.
Back when they were in power.
Do you remember back when American used to have racists?
Yeah,
really.
I read about it.
You got to cast your mind really far back. But someone asked Michael Jordan. The Democrats were like, "Will you endorse our candidate who's black and like the hot black community's getting behind him?" And Michael Jordan said, on like a hot mic, got picked up by saying, I'm not going to endorse anyone. Republicans buy sneakers too. Basically,
how much money do you need?
How much money do you need? And it's disgusting. However, I would like to say incels buy tickets too.
Yeah, but incels would like your show. They wouldn't like my show.
If incels want to come and sit quietly,
they can come.
You can be voluntarily mute.
Yeah.
Vol mutes. You can come to my show.
I think you already have incels come to your show. I wouldn't worry about it.
I do worry when I see a group of like 8 guys filter in, and I just go statistically.
One of them.
Like I looked up the other day, like how many people have an OnlyFans account.
How many?
Not posting content, but buying it.
Yeah.
And it was something crazy, like 100 million. And I was like, oh well, I must know someone.
What in the world? Of course you'll know someone.
Yeah, but who has anyone ever admitted to you that they have?
That's actually so true. I don't know anyone that's ever talked about it, but of course they will.
I mean,
that's a really good point.
Like it has to be someone you know. 380 million registered users.
That's insane. They must be making so much money.
How many in the UK?
Would you ever do the OnlyFans comedy thing?
Yeah, if they paid me.
They do.
Well then, yeah, call me. I do the OnlyFans thing.
That's the actual OnlyFans.
By the way, this is the most OnlyFans episode we've ever put out because we both got our feet out on the pod. I know,
short shorts. I'm so hot, guys.
It is
I'm really
boiling.
struggling this episode because I am boiling.
It is boiling. When is this heat wave going to end? We actually don't have very long left. So is there anything else we want to...
I feel like I'm being punished, guys. I'm so fucking sweaty. I feel like just the sweat is just dripping off my moustache.
Sophie hates having to do the podcast that she set up.
I didn't set up, Alfie set up.
That I set up and I wangled you into.
Yeah, you forced me.
Is there anything else we need to talk about Edinburgh before we go into it? Because whilst we're in Edinburgh and we're both going up tomorrow, we will probably not talk about it too much. I don't want this to become
we're up there.
The Edinburgh Fringe pod.
That's all we're going to talk about, Alfie.
No, but can we? I would like to keep it. I like the broad topics that you know nothing about.
We don't talk about. We just talk about nonsense on this pod. If we've had any listeners listening to this far,
World Cup, Love Island.
True.
What I would like is I would like to deal with more user gossip and drama.
Yeah, if people could give us some gossip, that'd be amazing.
I've decided I would like to turn this into an agony aunt pod.
Just like everyone else's. Perfect.
Just like everybody's pod. And then I'm going to do this. I've come up with this new thing. It's called Hot Takes. And basically I'm going to ask you for like a zany, controversial view.
Yeah.
And it's going to go viral every single time.
Right.
By the way, that is shade thrown at every other podcast. Stop doing hot takes.
Says you actually does want to do a hot take.
If Subway Hot Takes want me on, fine. If you're not Subway Hot Takes, stop doing hot takes.
Yeah.
I get asked once a week to go, well, does Alfie want to do our new show? It's called Controversial Opinions.
I wouldn't get asked to do that, whereas you are controversial.
It's called, there's a new TV show, Ed Gamble, Joanne McNally, Romesh.
Oh, yeah.
Unacceptable Thoughts.
Oh, is that what it's called?
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
It's hot takes.
Yeah, that's actually so true.
It's hot takes.
As a TV show. Okay, anyway, guys, on that note.
Yeah, if you're going to the Edinburgh Fringe, buy tickets to both of our shows. We will see you next week. We're going to try and get some fancy guests. Hit the like, subscribe buttons, all of that kind of stuff. If you have any problems, email them in. There's a Google form in the link tree, which you can find via the Instagram or YouTube description. That's all I've got.
That's all I've got.
We'll see you next week. Bye.